everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir, Silent Gods. For today's video, we're gonna have a little bit of a look at the horn. I might have had a little bit of something crazy happen, I guess. And I do apologize, guys. This video is a bit more casual. My thoughts are a little all over the place, but I guess I'm still a little flustered and not knowing what to say from all the recent stuff. I mean, comment on this post. I want to know, have you guys got epics and legendaries from the horn? Please comment. I really want to see how many people actually got them. Or what's the highest number. But personally, up until now, my highest number was 13. So, this is a bit of a hot topic, right? I mean, the horn here. The horn. The Otherworld Horn. So, when I started playing, like, I didn't realize what the possibilities really were. And it doesn't say that you get a certain thing. It doesn't specify what the roles mean, right? So it also is a little bit weird here because, I mean, I had a newer player asking me about magic oil. Where do I get magic oil? I'm like, you don't. They're like, but it says you can replenish it with magic oil. I'm like, you don't get magic oil. You just wait for it to reset. So this game, I think, has a bit of an outdated, like we've noticed a lot in beta. There's been a lot of things in the descriptions about maybe the way it used to work, but it doesn't currently work, or they haven't introduced that thing to the game at all yet, so it makes no sense. But like, yeah, it says it obviously the horn, you can blow it every X amount of hours, which I believe is 12. But this whole magic oil thing doesn't exist in the game yet, right? Unless it's something they're planning to add eventually. Maybe it's a later in the season thing. Maybe it's a special reward with something that hasn't come out yet. I don't know. But this doesn't seem to exist, right? So, yeah, I mean, I obviously have a horn blow right now. You know what, let's just do my horn blow, and then we're going to talk about what happened to me. And then we're going to talk about the developer comments post from yesterday regarding the fireside chat, which also included my video. So, okay, this is pretty realistic. Up until yesterday, my highest I had ever got since day one of playing, and never maxing out my horn blows. I never had 4 and waited. I always did every single horn blow possible. Never capping. The highest I had gotten was, I think, 13. So that was pretty interesting, like, but since I started playing, I'm circling back around to what I was trying to say. Since I started playing, very quickly, people were telling me that they were getting legendaries from the horn. So I knew it was possible, and actually I thought the odds might be better than we thought, because it was pretty common, honestly. Like, it's not common, okay, it's rare, but it's rare to have it happen. But it was more frequent than I expected to have someone be like, oh yeah, I got one too. Oh yeah, I got one too. So whatever the odds may be, I have no idea, honestly, to get a legendary from the horn. But if you roll a 20, you get a legendary. If you roll a 19, you get an epic. Now, do you get an epic from 17, 18? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure, honestly. But I did end up getting a rare as well from like a higher-ish roll. So I'm not sure where the boundaries lie, but I kind of wish they spelled that out. But this is what I want to talk about for today's video. So they posted yesterday about the whole fireside chat thing, and let's just say it wasn't pretty. All right, we have this on my screen. Yeah, okay. So with talking about the purple dye and not being willing to level it up, or sorry, not level it up, not being able to improve it to where we have some chance of getting a legendary, which we strongly encouraged during the meeting. But again, this whole post was a copy and paste of what they read to us. None of it is our real feedback or the discussions we had with them that gave us good hope for this game and changes. So it is what it is there. But they said, and this is what they talked about during the fireside chat with the content creators and mods, they said the Otherworld Horn is where a player might get a legendary by pure luck. So they felt like the Otherworld Horn is an interesting enough way to satisfy people's urges of having another chance to get a legendary. I think overwhelmingly, based on this, based on my YouTube comments, based on Discord conversations, based on everything, and based on our reactions when they said that, we're like, no, that is not good enough. It's so rare for it to happen. Someone could play the entire season. I guarantee people are going to play the entire season and never get a legendary from that horn as well. There's no, unless there is a hidden pity that we don't know about. Which would be nice if that's the case. And, you know, at least I guarantee if I play for 1 full month, I hit day 30, then I'm guaranteed to get a legendary from the horn. That might be more appealing for people if there is a 100% guarantee. If you know you've done every pull possible for X amount of days, and at that one day, you know you're going to get an extra, that's exciting. But again, as they say here, like, they're actually trying to use the horn as the argument of not improving the odds of Starlight die. That is not a good argument. And it's also not, yeah, it's not the same. Like, do both. Do both. Why? I don't understand why they just can't be generous. Why can't they make the game fun and exciting and just be generous? I don't understand their mentality of having to make everything feel so special and hidden and impossible, and I don't know. It's a weird mentality they've had for this game about dragging things out, about dragging content out, about, I don't know, everything. It's just honestly a little bit strange for me. So, hey, there we go. I got some light. I don't know what their mentality is, but you know what? It happened for me, right? It happened for me. That's also what this video is about. So I am going to share that, but I wanted to talk about it first because I think most of you would agree that for number one, yes, like they said, they need to say in the tutorials or when you first go to the horn, we need to know that you have a chance to get a legendary from this. That might make people very happy and excited. I had no idea we could get a legendary from this myself until people were like, oh, I got a legendary from the horn. And we're like, you can? That's a thing? Like, I didn't even know it was a thing, honestly. So I feel like they definitely need to make that obvious because that will make people a little bit more happy to know it's possible. If there's a pity on it, that would be great. A guarantee of, as long as a player logs in for a long time, give someone a chance, right? I think people are going to still agree, though. It's not good enough, but it's something. It's something, right? It's something. But it's so funny because yesterday, obviously, I had my longer video where I sort of ranted for a while about that and about the post, about the fireside chat. And then I didn't even want to open the game again. I was honestly pretty annoyed of the game because why wouldn't I be? Just really disappointed in that whole post. And the reasons why I'm disappointed, if you haven't watched my video, I would suggest it because it's kind of a, you know, it's a fireside chat about a fireside chat. It's more podcast style. And I talk about why I'm disappointed. Not because of necessarily what they said, but more what they didn't say. That post is more, I'm angry about what they didn't say. And yeah. But it was like the weirdest thing. I was like, all right, I'm going to log in. I have this event going on, right? We have Rune Master, which is really hard to get with only doing like level 5 like I'm doing right now. I might be able to push to level 6, but I don't know about that. This is a pretty hard boss to fight at higher levels. So I'm very slow going for some points right here. I'm definitely not maxing this one out, but that's fine. Hopefully I can get to at least here maybe. But I was like, all right, we're logging in, right? All right. Oh, I got a couple horn blows. Let's do it. And well, this happened. Let me pull it up. I actually rolled a 20. Let's see how that plays out when you roll a 20. So the horn emits a pleasant melody, establishing a perfect connection to the other worlds. Oh boy. I followed the call of your horn here. I'm using this horn to rally heroes. I believe the law of the jungle. Nothing is more interesting than the screams of the prey in this world, right? I was like, I don't agree. It's just what I want. You deal with our enemies face to face and I do the sneak attack. What a perfect division of tasks. This division of tasks that I long for. Let's be allies. Alright, I'm glad to become allies there, Talwar. Welcome to my adventure team. We'll make suitable partners. Let's go, my friend. Time to find the next victim. And I got Talwar from the Horn. Yes, that actually happened. And then I had another blow. So that was my first 20 from the Horn, right? I'm like, well, I guess we should blow the other one. Honestly, I always go for, like, whatever could give me Vitar. Ah, Storm. And I got a 14! Like, that's actually my second highest roll I've ever got. So I got back-to-back, like, highest rolls I've ever got, which is really freaking weird and feels very rigged and strange, right? And of course, you see those pop-ups that make you jealous. Ivy League Gaming, Otherworld Horn, critical success with Talwar there. It really did happen. So, it's the weirdest thing, you know? I feel like that's how life works. I feel like you complain about something or you want to quit something and then something happens to make you excited. This was my journey with Raid Shadow Legends, which is not a good start, to be honest, because that was my journey as I quit Raid Shadow Legends. Was every time I'd feel like, I just don't enjoy it that much anymore, or the company just keeps pissing me off. I really don't want to play a game where the company and the game and the decisions made just piss me off. I don't want to be angry. I want to wake up and be happy about things, not frustrated. I would always be like, I really have to find a way to quit playing Raid, properly move on to something else. And then something would happen, like I'd summon an amazing hero that felt exciting and made me have some fun in the game for a while, or they would add something that made me interested, or I don't know, or something would happen, like when I was debating quitting and then hellhades.com, I started writing articles for Hydra, and that kept me interested in having fun and more motivation to still play Raid. So like, I feel like something always happens to pull you back in. It's like the way the world works. It's just like the universe, whatever hippy-dippy stuff I want to say. I don't know. Yeah. But isn't this weird? It's just, I had to share this with you guys. I had to share this as just a weird experience of feeling really down and frustrated about the way the developers have handled, or the staff, whoever you want to say, have handled things with this game. And then this happens. So you're like, oh, this is cool. It actually does give you legendaries, doesn't it? But this is such a small minority of people that actually get them. But to be fair, I mean, comment on this post. I want to know, have you guys got epics and legendaries from the Horn? Please comment. I really want to see how many people actually got them. Or what's the highest number. But personally, up until now, my highest number was 13. And then I got a 14 and a 20 in the same day. I don't know. I don't know if it's just, maybe there is a certain point of our account, like 35 days in, they boost the rates or something. I don't know. Or if it's just complete coincidence. It's probably just complete coincidence. But I had to share it with you guys, and I'm still... This doesn't mean, oh my god, I love the game and it's perfect just because I got a legendary from the Horn. It does not mean I'm feeling like that right now. I'm still really annoyed with them, and I hope that they address it. And I feel like the TLDR of the whole fireside chat thing is, why were we even there? If the only thing they took away from that entire chat that they felt was important to talk to the community about was the fact that we liked the Faithless statue, then why the hell are we wasting our time? Right? That's the why I'm so pissed off. But I really do like this game. I actually like the pace of the game. I'm not at the point where I've done everything. I feel like the pace is fine. I'm having fun. I haven't cleared everything. I'm only on like level 4 or 7 or 5 of things. I'm not on level 9 of anything. I'm not on levels, I am on level 5 of these, which is important for, like this one, yeah, Frost Domain, farming, this is really important, so being on level 5 early is really helpful. I really like that. But I'm glad that I have plenty of stuff to do for the other challenges, for the Pillar of Trial. I haven't even pushed the other ones. I'm okay with the pace of the game. I like it, honestly, but yeah. Still a hot mess with the summoning events, and the horn is cool and all. But even though I got a legendary from the horn, so yeah, now I'm gonna probably build Tall War because I feel like he could really help a lot of my teams, especially with all the other poisoners involved. Even though I got him and he seems fun and exciting, and he is fun and exciting to me, that doesn't mean I all of a sudden think the game is perfect and wonderful. And oh my god, they're right. They're not right. They still need to change the summoning event. They still need to change the way they're doing summons and excitement in the game. Free heroes, do something. I don't know. But alright, sorry. This was a chill, ranty ramble, I guess, a little bit of everything. I'm excited that this happened, but I'm still a bit bummed right now overall. Let me know how you're feeling, and again, let me know if you guys have actually got legendaries and epics from the horn, as long as you've been on top of actually polling and never maxing out the 4 available holds. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.